Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashanti. So this just sparked my mind. And life is just like a constant journeys of like highs and lows, ebbs and flows, good days, bad days. And I never want to come to the point in life where I feel hopeless about life and just like am depressed about life. Because I think we all have wants in this life and we got needs. And sometimes it feels like that I could barely get what I need. Whenever am I going to get what I want in life? Or you just feel like you might not have good relationships with people that's currently in your life, or you want to make new relationships with people, or you just going through whatever, good, bad. Um, and I feel like as people, we can use things to like subconsciously distract us from like how we feel in the moment. If whether that's with watching TV, listening to music, hanging around certain people, smoking, drinking, whatever. But because sometimes you got to do that. so, so I don't say sometimes you have to do that, but it shouldn't be a constant. Like you shouldn't be constantly doing that to try to avoid feeling a certain way or dealing with things head on if you can deal with them, if you have control of things, and even the things you do have control over. Like, I don't know. But just being an adult and being a young adult, you just have different interests, things you want to do, have different ideas that you want to like partake in, but it can feel difficult because you might not have like the finances to do those things, or you feel like you don't have the support of people in your life. And I've been through this, but it's like sometimes it's hard to grapple that. Like some people just, even though that, like some people might not support the things that you're interested in, and even if they don't support it, because you can tell when people is just like people just you bring up something to someone and they always just shitting on it, saying, "Oh, I don't think you like," versus like people just genuinely like not understanding you, but people that's just always down talking things you express interest in, and sometimes it be hard because I feel like being a kid, you tell your parents you want to do something, and your parents just low key tune you out, or feel like, or say, "Oh, you should do this." Like they got an idea of what they think that you should be doing, but you got like interests that you would like to explore. And that can be hard because it's like it's your parents, but sometimes you do genuinely gotta love people from a distance if you feel like it's taking a toll on you mentally, physically. Or if you can work on your relationship, work on it if you can. But like, I don't know, because life, you'll be thrown with different obstacles. And sometimes you gonna have the moments where you just, oh my God, like down in the dumps about whatever. But you, at the end of the day, you gotta keep going. And this is not to say just constantly do, but take a break. Like genuinely, if you genuinely feel overwhelmed with life, sometimes you genuinely, if you are able to take a break, and that could just simply be you taking a nap. That could be you going outside, going for a walk. That could be you journaling. Like whatever brings you comfort, or whatever, in the healthiest way possible. Read a book. Um, and this is me also talking to myself because I feel like it's just so many different things that I think about, but I feel like I've done good. Like, yes, I want to do these things, but I'm not going to overly obsess about wanting to do things that I just feel like, oh my God, feel down in the dumps because I can't, or like maybe it's not the right moment for me to do those things, or like have something like just because you don't have it now, don't mean you won't have it later. And maybe the thing you want to do is not the thing you're gonna do, because you can have things you want to do and just stuff come up and you just can't do it. And then you might do it later. You might do something completely different. Like it's no rule book to this thing called life. As long as you try, that's all you can do in life is just try. Literally. Some things you're gonna be good at, some things you're not. Some things you're not gonna be. I feel like I'm like one of the people like I think I'm supposed to do good. I'm supposed to be good at something as soon as I started. But it's like you gotta take time to learn shit. Like you can't learn how to, you're not gonna be able to learn how to knit in one day, knit a blanket in one day. You're not gonna learn how to fix a car in one day, change a tire in one day. Like it takes practice to learn how to do things, draw, paint. It takes time to learn how to master, just be proficient, whatever. And yeah, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to talk to someone if you have, if you feel comfortable. Because some things you don't feel comfortable talking to people about. So maybe like just journaling it, or just if you have that person, talk to them about it. And everyone is in a journey of life, and you generally can't compare yourself to nobody else because everybody is different. And I feel like I see people and they do things that I'm interested in. I'll be like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm not comparing. I'm not nitpicking myself, comparing it to them. Like, you should never nitpick yourself and be like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, like the other person. Because no two people is alike. You might have similar qualities, but no two people is alike. And just because you don't have something doesn't make you less than someone else. And just because somebody has something, it doesn't make them superior to you. Like, yeah. And yeah, because sometimes I think about like everybody, like we go to work, go to school, and we be there doing our work there, but like you never know what people is dealing with in their home life, and just in general, like we all show up as a version of ourselves to other people, and I think that's okay because I feel like everything is not meant to be shared with everyone. If you don't feel comfortable sharing things, and sometimes the best thing to do in life, majority of the time, is to mind your business and just focus on yourself and and trying not to get caught up with superficial things or trying to follow a crowd, because the best thing you can be in this life is yourself. And I feel we will all have periods where we like think we need to be doing something or trying to keep up with whatever, or trying to fit in, trying to get a group of people to like you. But at the end of the day, if they don't like you for who you are, they will never like you. Like you can't, you shouldn't force nobody to like you if it's with materialistic things, with superficial things, or how you look, whatever. Like if somebody just genuinely don't like you, they just don't like you. And it also don't mean it gotta be beef, because it's like in life, like you go to school, you work with people, and it's like we could coexist at work and in school, but that's where it ends, and that's okay too. That's cool. But yeah, to whoever watching this, I just hope, and I know that whatever you're dealing with, you will get through it. And feel all emotions. If it's happiness, sadness, being excited, being scared, but dwell don't dwell in like in a specific, like I would say, just don't dwell in the times when things feel hard, because don't don't dwell in it for long periods of time, because just because things are hard, like don't super dwell, and it's easier said than done, because girl, sometimes shit be hard and it feel like it's never gonna get better, but you gotta keep going and take, like I said, take breaks when you can. Take a break, disconnect from the negative in your life if you can, and just try to center in on you and the things you like. Thanks for watching.